Hi everyone! Yes, well, it's time for my first proper video for this channel, Disney Magic Nostalgia, and I thought, as I'm in the process of moving all my Disney Blu-rays to a new shelf. I've sold a load of stuff yesterday, so specifically to make room for them, so I can have them just by themselves to make more room on my main shelves for other Blu-rays. So what I'm going to do is I've got my entire Disney and Pixar collection here, and I thought we'll just go through them and I'll show you them. They won't be in any specific order of release or anything, but I will try and do the Disney and Pixar ones separately. Just so you know, I won't be including Star Wars or Marvel movies, even though I know that they're official Disney property, but this is just going to be for main sort of classic Disney films. So let's see. First, we have the Aristocats. I'm going to pop them down as I do them. Yeah, so we have the Aristocats first. And then Princess and the Frog. Very good. The last 2D animated Disney film. And Zootropolis. Or Zootopia if you're from America. But in the UK it was titled Zootropolis for some reason. Okay. Big Hero 6. Great one. This is one of my favourite sort of computer generated ones. This is like the non-Pixar computer generated category. Mary Poppins, classic, love it. Yeah, you can see here the original video cover under the cardboard sleeve. One of the not so classic ones, but one that I liked. Guilty Pleasure, Hannah Montana the movie. Next up we have a double special, Bambi and Bambi 2. I got this together. It's the first Bambi and Bambi 2. Bambi 2 is one of the sequels I think is actually quite good. It was a straight-to-video one, but nonetheless it's still very good, I thought. So I decided to get the box set with two of them. Hunchback of Notre Dame, classic. There we go. Tangled, good one. This is one my sister really likes, so I've seen this many times when she watches it. I don't live at home anymore, but this is certainly one of her favourites. I liked it as well. I saw it at the cinema. Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Yeah, this is another one of the, I think, late 90s to early 2000s ones. It's good. But it's a good one, I liked it. Newer ones, Mary Poppins Returns, one of the most recent releases. I actually watched this and I really enjoyed it. So I really like the first Mary Poppins, the original. Granted, this isn't the original, you can't top it, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Treasure Planet. I saw this at cinema when it came out. I think it was 2002. I think, yeah, 2002 this came out. I saw it and I really enjoyed it. Moana. Yeah, one of the more recent ones. Just the disc, and I don't think it bothered showing the disc because they're all exactly the same. Really, they're just a blue sticker on them with the title. They look good though. So yeah. Okay. Of course, The Lion King. And it's still got a tag on it. I've just realised. I should take that off. Now, yeah, as a point on that, I did see the live-action remake yesterday. It was released on Friday. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I'd say I don't think it tops the original, but I enjoyed it. I've already met someone who says they prefer it to the original, but this is a classic. I loved this as a kid. So yeah, great emotional story with a bit of a take on Hamlet. The Wild. Yeah, this is a fairly good one. This was released, I think, in 2006. Oh, that one doesn't have just the blue sticker on it, so I made more purchases of it. I've recently made quite a few new purchases of Disney Blu-rays because I've been able to get them on offer. So, because I'm slowly phasing out all the DVDs. Right, let's have a look what we got. Couple more Disney sequels that I do like. I picked these up yesterday. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. When I first saw this one when we rented it, I didn't actually think it was that good, but it grew on me. We rented it a couple of times, and then eventually I did actually buy the video. One that's very mixed and not really liked is The Lion King 3, Hakuna Matata, which is basically tells Timon and Pumbaa's backstory and then includes them in the whole plot of the first film, kind of squeezes them in the scenes so that they're actually always there, but they're not seen by Simba until the point where they come in the first movie. It tells the story of a bit how they raised Simba. So not many people like it. It's actually titled Lion King 1.5 in the States, but it was released as The Lion King 3 Hakuna Matata here in the UK. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm the same. Dumbo. Yeah, Dumbo is one of the classics, and that has a proper sticker on it. Tarzan. Yeah, Tarzan was one I saw a couple of times at the cinema as a kid. I really enjoyed it, and I watched it quite a few times as a kid. I remember it. Classic. Yeah, another fantastic one. I always like the ones with the male heroes because it feels like where the main character is a male character and not necessarily the Disney princess. There's like a damsel in distress that feels like they're more male oriented. So yeah, Pinocchio. This is only the second official full-length Disney film. Yeah, good one, classic, love it. Sleeping Beauty, classic. I actually saw this as a re-release at the cinema, I think when I was very young. My mum took me to see it. And saying that, yeah, remembering The Lion King, I'm certain the original Lion King was the first film I was ever taken to see at the cinema by my mum. Hercules. Yeah, I remember there was a lot of hype when this one came out. There was toys at McDonald's. Well, there were lots of toys at McDonald's for Disney films, with the Happy Meals. Hercules is a fantastic film. Really, really good. It stars both James Woods as Hades and Danny DeVito as Philoctetes. Let's see what we got. Pocahontas. Yeah, this was another one I remembered. I had all these on VHS when I was a kid. Yeah, one of my favourites. That has a proper sticker on it. And Oliver and Company, one of the not one of the best love classics, but I remember it. Yes, I actually picked this one up in Belgium when I was in Belgium, so that's why it's in Belgium. But the Blu-ray is still in English. So. Yep. The Little Mermaid. One of my all-time favourites. My sister and I used to watch this one together all the time. So it comes with that one's got the sleeve. Yep. So, yep, an awesome take on the Hans Christian Andersen story, though very heavily changed, but it's awesome, it's good. It is good. So, now, one of the sequels I do like, which I picked up quite recently in Germany, The Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea, and that has the proper poster disc sticker on the disc. Meet the Robinsons, another one I purchased in the past couple of weeks. I never actually saw it, I don't think, and I've never actually owned a copy of it before, but I picked this up and I must watch it, so yeah. So I hear it's good. So I never watched it before, kind of a sort of superhero technology themed one. Okay. Fantasia, classic. Yeah, really, really stunning animation, put with classical music. Yes, yeah, mixed with classical music, including the classic short version of The Sorcerer's Apprentice with Mickey Mouse. Also, the animation with the devil is brilliant as well. Nightmare Before Christmas. Every year at Christmas I watch this, but I still need to get this seal bit taken off, because when I bought it, I remember they didn't take it off, and I'm not able to get it off myself, so I must go and get someone to remove this bit for me so I can watch the Blu-ray. Frozen. Yeah. So I am looking forward to Frozen 2. Yes, this is the Disney film that seems to carry on just giving. People either love it or hate it, but you can't avoid it. Yeah, another classic. Beauty and the Beast. I loved it. This Blu-ray actually has the two versions of the film on. It has the original theatrical release and then the special edition version released in 2002, which I did get on DVD for Christmas that year. I was desperate for it, which features the cut song Human Again. So yeah, we'll soon be right. This is a double feature on one disc. It didn't cost anything extra than the original than just the single film when I was looking for it. It's The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under on one disc. One I haven't got yet. Another, yeah, there's a couple more of these I really would like to get with two on one disc. Oh, I love The Rescuers, but that really brings a tear to me when I watch it. Another one I picked up from Belgium years ago. Yeah, this is a Disney Blu-ray and DVD double pack. It's Bolt. That's quite a good one. I enjoy that one. Okay. Just doing some piling up here, because they'll be all over the sofa otherwise. Okay, yeah. Cinderella, classic. Yeah, just a blue disc. I probably haven't got the most recent releases, because I know some of them now have been released on Blu-ray multiple times, but yeah, some of them have had double feature releases. You had the double DVD and Blu-ray pack, and the 3D Blu-ray and Blu-ray packs as well. I've got some of those probably. Now another classic, one of the recent live-action remakes, Aladdin. Love this. I will honestly say that I think this, with The Lion King just behind it. It's probably my all-time favourite Disney film. And as I say, back to those doubles on one disc, was you can actually get a double Blu-ray with the sequels, The Return of Jafar and Aladdin and the King of Thieves, together on one disc. I'm a very old-fashioned shopper, but now with HMV, my local HMV store closing down, I'm probably going to have to shop more online. I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I'll probably have to get that online. So it's Aladdin. Home on the Range. And that's got a proper sticker on the disc. So, right, nearly coming close to the end of the animated films. Classic, 101 Dalmatians. Loved it. Watched it a lot as a kid. Both me and my sister and my mum. This is one we all remember. Used to watch together so many times. As far as I'm aware, the live-action remake, which I do like, but I don't think the live-action remake's ever actually had. I've looked for it, but it's never had a Blu-ray release. See, I own the DVD, but neither 101 Dalmatians live-action or 102 Dalmatians has actually had a Blu-ray release before. So, yeah, but hopefully they will. I'd buy them if they did. Oh, yeah, and classic. Fox and the Hound. I recently watched this one again just a few months ago, actually. I really like it. It's a classic. Absolute classic. And the Lady and the Tramp with a proper sticker on it. Yeah, classic, really funny. All that cute scene with them eating the spaghetti and their faces touching when they're... yeah, I just love that. Good luck. Brother Bear. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like this one. This one has a proper sticker. Yeah, Brother Bear's a good one. It came out sort of just after Finding Nemo. I think it's one my sister really likes. I'm kind of mixed on it, but I like it enough to have it, so... Oh, and of course, how can we forget? The one that started it all, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Yep. Oh, who can't love that one? And we have Robin Hood. That has a proper sticker on it. And Peter Pan. Yeah, yeah. Oh, now I love this as a kid. I mean, who couldn't love this one? You know, the classic story of the boy who never grew up. Yes, just fun-packed action, fairies, pirates, mermaids, Lost Boys. Okay, let's have a look. And we have The Sword in the Stone. Yep. yeah, I mean, this is just another one of those classics that I had on video when I was a kid. I absolutely did. I absolutely love it. Very fun story of little King Arthur pulling the sword from the stone. Hail King Arthur. Yep. So that's more or less, I think. Oh, yeah. And Mulan, another live action film, another live action remake coming. Yep. Mulan's a great one. It's one of my mum's all-time favourites. I saw this a couple of times at the cinema, I think back in the mid-90s. I really like it. Fun-packed action and Mushu, Eddie Murphy. And what I hear about the live action is it might not actually include Mushu to make it a bit more historically accurate. Yeah. Oh yes, and I really, if there's one I certainly cannot forget, it is this one, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, and that has a proper sticker on it. Yeah, I tell you, when I was about 4 years old, 3-4 years old, before I started school, I think, and I went to nursery, I watched this every day when I got home, nearly every day for a whole year. When I was about four years old. Oh, I just absolutely love this one. It's funny, it gets emotional, full of humour. I just absolutely love it. The fact that it just doesn't make much sense since it's in Alice's World of Wonderland is certainly what's appealing about it to me. Right. Oh yeah. And of course, the Jungle Book. Diamond, yeah, Diamond Edition. I mean, who didn't love this? I remember I liked it. I was particularly scared by Shere Khan at the end of the film when I was a kid. The Jungle Book 2 is one of the 2 actual releases. I think just one of the 2, along with Peter Pan to Return to Neverland, that did actually get a theatrical release. So yeah, I say Jungle Book is a classic. Love the characters, love the story, brilliant. Okay. Right, this one, A Christmas Carol, the Robert Zemeckis film, starring Jim Carrey. I like it. I really like Christmas Carol. I watch every version at Christmas. I think I might have to get this one again though, because it doesn't seem to work very well. I remember it was an ex-rental copy. I still have the DVD, so I just have to make do with that at Christmas for now. But hopefully before we get to Christmas this year, I'll be able to get another copy of it. Oh yeah. Fantasia 2000. That has a sticker on it. I've only seen bits of this one. I haven't been able to watch it all the way through yet. I've not yet had a chance to sit and watch this DVD because I actually only purchased this one just yesterday. But yeah, I'll be able to sit and watch it hopefully soon. I look forward to it. I love the original Fantasia. Okay. Yeah. Wreck-It Ralph. I really do like this one since it rolls around video games. Good twist for Disney, I think. And one I'm still yet to watch is Ralph Breaks the Internet. Yeah, so the second one has a good has a good sticker on it there. Yes. And finally another sequel, well, more like a prequel, The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Beginning. I actually really like this. I bought the DVD when it comes out, and then I found the Blu-ray sort of cheap in a garage, service station shop somewhere, so I picked this up. This basically tells the story of how Ariel's mother died, and the fact that she was killed by pirates, which is why King Triton hates humans so much. And the story of how music constantly reminds her of her, so he bans music in the Kingdom of Atlantica. And when, you know, basically it tells the story of how Ariel met Flounder, and then throughout the film, with Ariel's help, they get music once again being allowed to play in Atlantica. I actually quite like this one. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Right, I'm certain now that that's the last of the animated ones. So now we have Oz the Great and Powerful, the prequel to the Wizard of Oz. I saw this. I saw this at cinema. I really did enjoy it. It stars James Franco and Mila Kunis, and it's a good little prequel. How it references to the Wizard of Oz, since before you get to the kingdom, before you get to the land of Oz, the Kansas scenes are in black and white. It's not quite your typical Disney film, but it's quite a good one nonetheless. So yeah, okay. Now I'm certain. Have I done them all? Is that all the? Okay, so now we're on to the Pixar ones. So now with the Pixar stuff, we'll start with, I've got the box set here of Toy Story 1, 2 and 3. So yeah, yeah. And who doesn't love, well, I mean, Toy Story was the first official Pixar film. Absolutely loved it. First got it on video, 1995, for Christmas. Watched it, loved it, collected so many toys. Yep. And then later, in 1999, Toy Story 2. Yep, absolutely loved it. And then Toy Story 3, released in 2010. I really, really do love this as well. And I have seen Toy Story 4, and of course, yes, that will be joining the collection when the Blu-ray is released. Okay, next box set, a very recent purchase. The Cars trilogy. So, we have Cars, which we saw actually in Australia. When we were in Australia, me and my mum and sister went to watch it. I loved it. I watched it so many times with my little cousin, because he was about 4 or 5 at the time when it came out, and he absolutely loved it. Cars 2, which I think is quite good. Cars 3, which I think it was actually better than Cars 2. Still, you can't top the original, but the first one. But I thought this was pretty good. Yep. Get organised. Gotta get organised, and don't you dare fall down. Okay. Next up, Incredibles. Yeah, I saw this at cinema. I really did enjoy it. Great, you know, one of Disney's first kind of superhero films with the the Disney touch on it. Great animation, fun storyline, absolutely love it. Okay, Finding Nemo. Yeah, one that I absolutely, I admit, I saw this a couple of times at the cinema, got the DVD, there was so much hype, particularly for kids when this came out. This was the first Disney Pixar film we introduced my little cousin to, because he watched it with me when I got the DVD on the day it originally came out, and he loved it so much, we got it for his birthday, so every time I went to visit my aunt and uncle, he was watching this. So yeah, I do like it. It's a great little film. It's a fantastic, and the color, the animation, the characters, and the story. I just get lost in it. I used to feel like I was going into the ocean, literally, when I watched this. Okay. And Finding Dory. This is a Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray 3D and standard Blu-ray double. Monsters Inc. Monsters Incorporated. Yeah. And this is a double disc pack, I think. One of the more recent purchases. I remember seeing this at the cinema, and I thought it was quite good. Ratatouille, quite a funny one. I really do like this one. The story of the rat assisting the trainee chef to cook when they're secretly going to steal cheese from the restaurant's kitchen. It's quite good. Okay. A Bug's Life, the second Disney Pixar film, and my memories of this is the very first film I think we took my little sister to see. So yeah, and I really enjoyed it. Just the story of Flick, and trying to prove himself to his colony, and he does eventually end up saving them after messing up. Right, Monsters University. Yeah, I do remember seeing this. I went to see it with my mum. I really liked it as a little prequel, explaining Mike and Sully's story of how they got to work in the paper room of the, the scaring department, since they can't really be scary themselves. Okay. Coco, one of the most recent Pixar ones. Which I really enjoyed it. I watched it and I really enjoyed it. So, Inside Out. I really do like this one. Yeah, this was a good about all the different emotions as characters inside the kid, and helping her to just guiding her to make the right choices. I really do like this. Okay. Up. Yeah. Up is really good, really funny. I like the relationship with the dog and the old man and the kid Russell. The kind of the whole bonding experience when they're stuck in the balloon. Incredibles 2, and the most recent sequels. I really enjoyed this. It's been so. I was really hoping that they do an Incredible sequel, and like 10. You know what? Over what was it? 2005. So last year, it's been like 13 years since they did the first one. But this is a great, one of the really good Disney Pixar sequels. Obviously, the favourite will always be probably Toy Story 2, like the Toy Story sequels. But and I really like the short film. It also comes with the short film included at the beginning, Bao, which is really really funny. WALL-E. Yeah, WALL-E. Is it WALL-E? Can't say it very well. That, I think that, yeah, this is just a Blu-ray 2 discs with the movie and the special features disc. WALL-E is great. That's one of the family favourites. A love story between robots and a message about polluting the earth. Okay, I think the last Pixar one is The Good Dinosaur. So I think that's all of those. Yeah, The Good Dinosaur is one I liked. I've recently replaced the DVD with the Blu-ray, only a couple of weeks ago. Sticker there, that's good. I really like this story, a story about a kid with a dinosaur, and the idea that humans exist in the same timeline as the dinosaurs. Okay, so now we're on to the live action remakes finally, and as far as I'm aware, there has only been 4 released so far on Blu-ray. Obviously, we've got Dumbo, and I haven't seen Dumbo. I probably will get it and watch it when it comes out. Aladdin, which I have seen, I thought that was really good. So we've got Beauty and the Beast. I saw this twice, in 2D and 3D at the cinema. I like it as a remake. I do, yeah. I do like it as a remake. The changes they made were good, and the special effects were good as well. And I'm not so sure about all the new versions of the songs, but yeah, it's good. And the Jungle Book. Yep, that's the Jungle Book. This is a really good live action version. And this is the second time Disney have actually remade one of their classics. So I haven't seen the first live action remake they did, but yeah, I really did enjoy this. Saw this at cinema, got the Blu-ray. So now, yep, we have Maleficent. Yeah, and yeah, this is actually really good. A take on this Sleeping Beauty, with told from the villain's point of view. It was quite good, really enjoyable. My sister loves it. Watched it a few times now, and there is the sequel on its way, Maleficent 2: The Mistress of Evil. And finally, we have Cinderella. Now, personally, I'm kind of on the fence with this one. I do like it. I say it certainly doesn't have much of the charm that the original animated film did, but it's more of a funny version, and that includes the Frozen short, Frozen Fever. Okay, yeah. So that I'm just going to double check to make sure I've not missed anything. Yeah, that's all of them. Oh, no. There's a couple more up here. Forgot. Yeah, we have Basil the Great Mouse Detective, recent purchase. That has a proper sticker on it. Lilo and Stitch, one of Sister's favourites. I watched it several times. I enjoyed it at the cinema. I do remember going to see it. Standard Disney Blu-ray sticker. and The Emperor's New Groove. One that I liked as a kid, kind of mixed on it, but I did like it. Okay, well, so this is my first sort of official proper video for Disney Magic Nostalgia. That's my Disney Blu-ray collection. I say there's one or two I'm aware that haven't had an official Blu-ray release yet. I haven't got any of the Narnia films on Blu-ray. I've got a couple of the sequels still on DVD. I might get some more of the sequels I like or don't think are too bad, the straight-to-video ones. Because you can get them for considerably cheaper than the theatrical versions, or the theatrical releases, obviously. But yeah. So yeah, that's my complete Disney and Disney Pixar Blu-ray collection. So, thanks all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. See you soon. Bye.